Alright everyone, it's time to do the weights briefly, the two deadlifts and the one or two table here. Alright. Now again, this is the 220 plus the bar. Now, when you're building your core strength and you want to start max weight, like I told you before, all you have to do is one rep. Now, you're not trying to hurt yourself. You try to do what you can do comfortably, right? Now, with the deadlift, like I said, you want to get your feet about shoulder length apart. And lift the weight one time. That's the 220 there. So the next weight is 225. Now if I could get like 4 1-pounds that would fit on the bar, I could go up differently too, a pound or two as well, but they don't generally make those like a 1 pound weight. At least I ain't found it yet. Not for a bar like this. Now, I guess most people probably wouldn't buy a 1 pound weight, but what about the elderly or something, right? like I told you before, you lift first with your legs. And then your body, and then you pull it up to at least your waist. Right? So that's 225 right there. And like I said, your max weight is just the max you might could do yourself, right? You ain't got to show off. If you get to what's called your pinnacle of the weight, that's all you can do too. But there's no shame in that. Whatever it is. If you can only do 100 pounds and you keep doing it, well, that's better than doing nothing, right? Right. You're then 100 pounds as strong as you can be. Because weightlifting ain't about us all looking like The Rock, for example, right? We can't all be The Rock. There's only one Rock. I mean that as far as the actor. We know Jesus is the rock of our salvation. That's different. The Rock is just an actor who took up the moniker The Rock. That's what we know him as, right? And, you know, we all like his movies and things like that, right? Now, don't ever let anyone, and I mean anyone, shame you into doing something you know you can't do, right? You can't do that. You can't do that. And a lot of people want to use shame and your past against you, whether you did something or not, too. You know when you have to play by your own rules, too. That's when they're not keeping the rules themselves and playing like they are. But you can also expose their corruptions. Because like the proverb says, you can't trick me with a child unless you taught the child first. If you taught the child, you're the problem, not me. Because the child is not doing what a normal child would do, which is sleep with their mother all night long. So we know that. Now, even in going to the bathroom, a mother will watch her child like a hawk. Make sure she just goes to the bathroom and back, right? So we all know that. Let's not even worry about it anymore. We know what I am making up is exactly that, a made up story. Never happened, like Max said, and you gotta keep that. You weren't there, you'll never be there, and it's not your business. All I'm telling you is whether you like it or not, if you were to come in there, I would know what to do. We just tell her mom. That's it. That's all I can do. Ask the child, did someone show you that? Not knowing what she would answer. And then tell her mom. Now I'm certain people, right? Because I know certain things that shouldn't have been done anyway. By anyone. Especially a child approaching her stepdad sleeping on the couch. Now, you're also coming into an argument between me and some other person on the internet, right? Now, if it's my wife, she's being what's called a chameleon. That's crazy, right? Or maybe she is one, I don't know. But like I said, I can't assume or accuse her, even if I think it's her, without evidence. The whole point of it. No one can, no one can. Y'all just want someone to be guilty. And are trying to make me guilty. Or her. Again, if she came in there at all, alright? Well, it wouldn't be our fault, even if she did, even if she did. And even if the child were to say grandma, everyone, which is why I use it, would know who she lived with, grandma and who grandpa. Even her own dad would know that. So like I said, I'm not trying to accuse even him. Might not even be him. Again, it could be some asshole if I landed these for apology. But again, I can't prove that either. Amnesia. Which is why I wouldn't even remember. Either way. Well, obviously, it would be the second murder attempt in my life. If he tried to murder me, which he ain't supposed to do. So now, we're doing about, 555, which is 15, plus the bar. So that's really 200 pounds. So that must have been 220 or 210. And I did it in a while. Now, sometimes you might have to rebuild, right? In other words, if you don't work out in a while, and you're just walking or something, and again, you ain't done it in a while, you might have to go to a lower and build back up. This is 200 pounds now. That means I must have been up to more than I thought, like 220 when I stopped the last time. I probably did it better the last time too. Now, if you have to take off 20 pounds and rebuild back up, that's not a problem either. Alright? Now, I still didn't lift it fully, and I admit that right now, right? But I might need to go down another 5 pounds, right? Because I realize now I was at 220 and 20. Now, some of you might be thinking, well, if you're doing that much, shouldn't you be able to deadlift more? Not if I have a what? Bad back. Now, when I was younger, guess what? If I could put up my ex-wife and put her in the bed, she'd probably around the same weight. Now, I was more fit then too, right? Why do you think my ex-wife came home to me? She knows what she likes. Might have had very little choice if her mother wouldn't let her daughter, come back to Virginia unless she had a husband. I'm sure that was part of it, too, sure. But anyway, so that's it for the weights right now. For today. Now I got a new exercise machine I want to show you how to do. I might start doing some sit-ups and push-ups. but just a little bit because of my size now. Now they're going to be Navy style push-ups. Anyway, or sit-ups. Now this new exercise is a twister, right? Sort of like twist your hips back and forth. Have to be careful. And you're basically just supposed to twist it back and forth, right? Well, I might be a little too big for it. That's a little too much. Anyway. I might not even be able to do a full foot setup with this on. I'm trying to find something I might put my feet under. Now in the Navy, you have someone who will hold your feet a little bit too. Well, can you work with people who are acting like you're gay, or acting like they want to prove you're gay, or acting like they want to break up with you with a girlfriend? Think you electrocuted them, maybe. Not talking to you about it. Where you're not sure what the hell's going on. Either. Or at all. No, no one does. Now, even if you're gay, you want to choose who you date, right? You know what I mean there too. You don't want some know-it-all motherfucker trying to prove you're gay, even if you're gay, right? Right. Don't lie. Because all they're doing is harassing you sexually because they're afraid you're gay anyway. Maybe they're cruising for a piece of ass. That's what I mean. That's what I mean. Well, you can choose, gay or straight, who you have sex with. And no one can what? Force you. That's the point. Y'all can be mad about it all you like. Now, if your problem with homosexuality is the rape part, who says you have to rape someone into homosexuality to begin with? And that you determine by that act a person is gay anyway. Who gave you that idea? A good guy or a bad guy? Probably a bad guy. Will tell you that. Mm-hmm. Oh, I know how you can tell when someone's gay. Rape him. No. I don't prove anything but that you're a rapist, dumbass. And would rape a man. Maybe you're gay and that you would rape a man when no one else would if they're straight anyway. But you can rape anyone, right? Gay or straight, right? And raping someone and they can't fight you off because you're stronger or this, that, and the other makes you a what? Bully, a bully. And that's what I mean. Most bullies are sexually confused to begin with, right? And the main thing they attack you with is sexuality, right? Well, that's because someone's been doing the same to them, right? Probably their dad or a family member, right? It starts in the home, though. No one is born a bully. You learn to be a bully. No one is born really gay or straight. You feel gay or straight as you get older, right? And that could be due with genes or hormones or things like that, right? But again, you have certain rights in America that you're guaranteed. And one of them is freedom and liberty, right? But there's a cost for that, right? You have to play by all the rules in order to get that freedom and liberty, right? There are rules in place to protect you from people who will hurt you and you don't even know what's going on, right? Because you're too young. At the same time there too, right? And yet a lot of people use the rules against the rule makers because not everybody understands what the rules mean. And a lot of people really misinterpret them, right? And that's a problem too. Now, when you misinterpret a rule, either way, and you don't read everything and you assume you know something, well, you can become a know-it-all, right? Either way. Now, that's why I say I know what I know, but I don't know everything yet, because some of it is written by men or scribes. Well, they don't know everything. Well, I don't have enough weight to support my legs, right? So I'll just use some crunches. That's why, because you're not talking to them normally either. You're not believing the stories, right? They do to everyone. They do to everyone. None of this just happened to anyone who's just sleeping on the couch. Keep repeating that. Alright. That's all I can do for right now. But that's a good start for this year. Have a nice afternoon. Bye-bye.